Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Had an interesting comment here from Marcus Vanderstap on the channel comments about why you might still want a DSLR over a mirrorless camera. These days the trend is going mirrorless, the MILC, mirrorless interchangeable lens cameras. My favorite's the GX7. I really like the A6000 from Sony. And I've enjoyed the GH3, the GH4. I owned the GH3, the GH2. I've had the GH4 here for review. I owned the Olympus EM10, which was a fantastic little camera. Not great for video, but a great photography camera. But he's got some good points that I just wanted to point out to you that I totally agree with on why you still may want a DSLR as opposed to mirrorless. And here he says, there are many, many factors why photographers still want a DSLR. Much longer battery life. He's got brackets 1,000+ shots versus maybe 300 or 400 shots with mirrorless, which I would agree with him there. A lot of the mirrorless cameras have a much reduced battery life. So you're going to have spares or whatnot. You're not going to get the length of time, especially for video. That can be important. More accessories such as battery grips, better lenses. Totally true, especially in the Sony lineup. Sony's really lacking in the lens lineup. I know people will jump in and say, oh, you can use the adapters and everything, but I'm talking about native lenses that you can just put on and use in autofocus that are sharp, good lenses. It's certainly not as wide a lineup as Canon or Nikon or even Panasonic and Olympus, so they really need to pull up on that. DSLR is available in full frame. Mirrorless is not. Well, that's not true. Well, he does say except for Sony, but that is only one camera. It's actually more than one camera. You've got the A7. I guess if you're thinking of it as only the A7 series, but there's the A7, the A7 Mark II, the A7S, the A7R. So you got a lot of variation there from Sony on a full-frame mirrorless. And I guess technically, I don't know if you'd call the A99 or A77. I guess it's the 70. The A99 I think is the latest. I haven't looked at that lately. It's going off memory there. But the DSLT body that's full frame. I don't know if you want to call that an MILC. It's not really, I guess. But anyways, just some good points by Marcus. Thanks for putting those in there. Those are some reasons that if you're looking at both systems, you may want to consider. Maybe those will weigh in and be reasons that you would want a DSLR still over mirrorless. Me these days, I am tending to lean more to the mirrorless. I guess we were going mirrorless on this hand. So, if I was looking at buying something right now, and I was just getting into photography or wanted something step up from a compact or just wanted a nice all-around system for taking out in photos with the family or hiking or whatever, travel, I'd probably buy the Sony A6000. Would be definitely a top contender. I love the Panasonic GX7 if you're interested in the Micro Four Thirds. So those would be the two go-to for me right now that I would seriously look at. The Olympus stuff is great. But I think its weakness is video, so I don't really recommend that, off the top of my head. Another camera I really love for a system, again, not strong on video, but for photography system, I love the Fuji X-T1. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do these factors keep you in a DSLR, keep you looking at DSLRs, or do they not matter to you? And what would be your camera recommendation if you're looking at mirrorless today? Leave some comments below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon.